Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning in. Today, we're going to be looking at Tezos once again, its valuations against Bitcoin as well as the US dollar. Remember, if you like this video and the other videos that I make on this channel, be sure to hit the like button down below and also consider subscribing. Well, we have accomplished something last week that we haven't done um, in quite a long time. Ever since I guess November 2020, we had a weekly close above the buy region, right? And it's not just a minute one, like maybe in November you could argue, but it's a fairly decisive one. We increased 42% against Bitcoin last week, closing at a Bitcoin valuation of 15,277 Satoshis. Currently today, things are a bit testy. Bitcoin is down about 4%, and the rest of the altcoin market is taking a hit. As you can see, basic attention token is down 5%. Uniswap's down 3. Chainlink's down 7% against Bitcoin, 8% against Bitcoin, so on and so forth. Tezos, however, is up 2%. It's been up and down for the past day, as you can see, where we have wicks to either side, and I think that kind of sums up basically what's going on. The bullishness of Tezos, coupled with the bearishness of short-term bearishness of Bitcoin, is really putting Tezos in a peculiar situation. However, let's stick to the main school of thought, which be when Tezos does have a close above the buy region, uh, as shown in the previous moves, it doesn't take too long to get to the upper portions of the chart. And so that's essentially what is happening now, right? We have a close above the buy region, a decisive move. Uh, what comes next is a pretty sure path to the upper regions of the chart. And that's essentially what it is. In my previous video, I talked about risk, and there is risk associated with this asset, and the in my opinion, the best way to mitigate that risk but maximize your return is to sell along the way. And like in my previous video, I set an order here to sell. I did sell. It was around 15,000 satoshis or so, just or above mid 14,000s, I think. But that was my first sell order. Obviously, if it continues to go up, I will continue to sell, and so on and so forth. And it is simple as that. Honestly, I think when you have these kinds of plans in preparation prior to the moves, moving your positions around is not as hard, especially compared to maybe you don't have a plan set up before the move, and then you see the move and then you get very excited about it and then you kind of want to hold it. No, I mean you should have set rules of what you're planning to do with your asset. If you're planning to sell it in this run, in this cycle, then how are you going to do it? What levels are you considering, etc. And that is my plan with Tezos. My first sell order has been completed. There's going to be multiple sell orders into the future. And also keep in mind that this sell order here is not going to be the same amount as a sell order, say, here, in terms of actual numbers of Tezos. I'm not talking about the dollar value. I'm talking about the number of Tezos. If I'm selling 80 Tezos here, I'm going to be selling 300 Tezos up here. Um, Looking at the US dollar, we have shot up quite a bit, right? From the lows of $2. Okay, you could have bought Teslas at $2. It's now trading at, almost 7. We talked about this upward line of resistance here. For this week, for it to come up to the line, it would just be under $10, right? Just under $10. The longer it takes for Teslas to reach the upper regions of the chart, the higher the potential value, nominal dollar value of Teslas will become. Obviously, this isn't set in stone. It could break, right? Remember, Tezos also hasn't been in a bull market, a full-fledged bull market, right? It started trading at, September 2018. The argument can be said that we do not know the full extent of what Tezos can do during a full cycle bull run, which is exciting in of itself, right? But having said that, we'll wait to see what happens. Um, Keep cautious. Obviously, keep an eye on Bitcoin. If Bitcoin somehow gets to the 20-week moving average and we start testing it, I think Tezos will have a hard time to keep up the momentum. And especially so if Bitcoin breaks the 20-week moving average. Might I remind you, it was around this area here when looking at the Tezos chart when Bitcoin did break the 20-week moving average, and we dropped considerably. So Tezos isn't immune to these kinds of moves, but it's something that we will continue to monitor. Anyway, that is all for today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.